Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Hussein um, from Sohar University, uh, Oman. My presentation titled Evaluation of Dust Elements on Photovoltaic Model Performance and Experimental Study. Now, the presentation contains 4 points: introduction, system information, results and discussion, and conclusions. First, as introduction to the study, this study, which is about dust. We know that solar photovoltaic as a device affected by weather and environmental data. Any data, any parameters such as solar radiation, the intensity of solar radiation, the temperature in the site, the wind speed and direction, if there is rain, if there is pollution, if there is dust, all these parameters affecting my solar plant. Okay, some of them negatively, some of them positively. Dust could be, on temperature, the main issues for affecting the productivity of the and efficiency of the photovoltaic systems. And this study focus on dust. And to define the dust as a term, let me say scientific term, it's talking about particles less than their size less than 200 micron. So it could these particles coming from let me say different material. It could come from the sand, it could come from the soil, from pollution, by factory pollutions, from or by vehicles transportation, and so any particles here less than 200 micron, we call it dust. Okay. uh, so this graph, actually, this bar chart, I took it from the one of our publications for dust, related to dust, which is talking about the daily efficiency losses. Okay, it mean when we have PV panel, the daily efficiency losses due to the dust. How much you can see here? This is based on the latitude. The x-axis is latitude, to say that these are different locations. It is in Nigeria, from Nigeria, China, Bangladesh, Oman, and so on. And some of them, as you can see here, have high daily efficiency losses, and some of them have low daily efficiency losses. It's good to be low. The losses to be low is good. So the study want to focus on uh, checking the situation in Oman in terms of dust. Is it low or high? The impact of dust on photovoltaic system, is it low or high? Because we know that the region here, the GCC region, Gulf Cooperation Council's countries, the 6 countries, are interested in investing in solar photovoltaic. We can see that there's huge projects going on in Saudi, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and United Arab Emirates, and the same thing for Oman. In Oman, there are many large projects going on, already established or in the way to be established in Oman. We want to see that dust impact, because in Saudi Arabia it is an issue, it's a problem. In United Arab Emirates it's a problem. Let's see the situation in Oman. Now the system tested here, as you can see here in lab, we collect the dust from outside. We have 1 meter by 1 meter glass sheet to collect the dust, and then we take it to the lab to test it here on this system, this panel. This is the panel, and this is the solar simulator. Here our devices, we have data acquisition, storage, data storage, IV tracer, and monitoring computer to monitor IV characteristics. Okay, now first let me tell you how we will go through this study. We went through this study, actually, we went through this study by analyzing dust. As example, we collected dust in Sohar, because this experiment conducted in Sohar, to the north, as I mentioned, and we try to analyze the dust contents to see the ingredients. Okay, this is the percentage, okay, of the ingredients. We can see here we have different, let me say, elements. Okay, but the main one is silicon dioxide. So our focus supposed to be on this element, the silicon dioxide. So you take the dust in any location on the planet, and you go to analyze it, XRD or any other test, to check the percentage of each element. What are the elements and what are their percentage? And you pick the highest one. It could be one or two elements, by the way. But here you can see here the highest one is silicon dioxide. Our focus is supposed to be on silicon dioxide to see its effect. Okay. So here we try to pick uh, different type of dust in different locations here to see what are the type of dust. As example, we have here CaCO3, we have red soil, we have sand, we have dirt, we have brown soil, ash, and so cement, powder of iron. Actually, why these? These coming from the application, or let me say the nature of the locations. As example, some locations are agriculture sector, so we have red soil. Some application like desert, we have sands. Some application are there is constructions and we have cement. Some of them it's iron, let me say, industry, or deal with iron powder, and some of them could be ash because of transportation near to the location where transportation or power plants emitting pollution and so. Okay, so when we check them, we can find they are close. In general, they are close here. This is the effect of these dust when we put it on the panel and we check it. We to see the impact on current. We can see here they are close. It's not clear because you can see here the size of the y-axis 0.51, 0.515, 0.52. So they are close in general. Okay, but when we come to the voltage, we can see that it's clear, the difference is clear, it's higher, the impact of dust is higher. And maybe the green one here, the sand, the lowest voltage occurred when sand accumulated on the panel, okay, comparing with other type of, and this is the problem occurs in general in the desert region or area. Now multiplying current by voltage will give the power. This is the power. Again, it's clear that the sand is the highest, having the highest impact on the PV production. Now this problem, the problem of sand, is clear seen in United Arab Emirates, in Saudi Arabia, but it seems to be here in Oman, it's have less impact because actually less sand, especially to the north, coming because it's surrounded by series of mountain, Al Hajar mountain from one side, and there is the ocean and sea, Oman Sea from the other side. So less dust accumulated coming to this region. It's like a natural protection. So less dust accumulated on PV. Now let me conclude. Now examination of dust impact in Sohar show that silicon oxide dioxide is the main, let me say, part which is coming from the desert dust. Okay, the focus on it, okay, supposed to be on sand. Okay, many components have high concentrations such as cement, gypsum, ash, grit, new grant, German, sorry, brown soil, iron powder. But we can see that maybe ash is the main emission in Sohar because there is Sohar industrial area. There are many factories working there, more than 100 factories. There is power plant. There is road, highway, the let me say transportation, and as a result, the effect of most of these components is limited on the current, but it's clear on the voltage, which is reflected on the power and then efficiency. Because of sorry, because of less dust accumulated on PV panel in the north region of Oman, the location there is suitable to invest in photovoltaic. Thank you very much.